again. So I got a little reading today. A first draft. So when I went to write it, I grabbed like kind of a magenta pen, and it kind of seemed like a thing. So I started with the word magenta, and then I did my thing, my anagram thing with it, and went from there. And a lot of my poetry is like that. I break the words down and messages come out. And when I was testing the pen, I'm just like getting it to say it. When I was testing the pen, I did a little star and a circle around it, like a pentacle from the tarot. So it's like Ace of Pentacles. What is Ace of Pentacles? Now I'm going to have to find out what that is. Before I start, Ace of Pentacles. I think Pentacles is like abundance. Ace of Pentacles is known as the windfall card. It indicates a sum of money you don't work for. While it may be money that's expected, an inheritance or a maturing policy, etc., it may also be the result of gamble or lotto or even a gift. Usually indicates enough money to make a difference to the current situation. That'd be nice. So Ace of Pentacles and Magenta. I wrote down what Magenta meant. I'll start with that. So Magenta is inspire harmony, creativity and growth, fusion of physical and spiritual properties, encourages self-reflection and deeper introspection. And literally as soon as I finished writing the poem and I looked at my phone, it was 1:44. So angel number for the day, 1:44. Flowing in, spiritual awakening, enlightenment and manifestation. So should I read the poem? For sure. Alright, Magenta. Mage enter, agent attend, game same, aim at attention, mark tame, generation, a narration on a ration of irrational action, lion irons in the pyre. Are you a lyrebird from Lara? Why Ra, you ask? Are you Anu? You? Sorry. Are you Anu? You? For sure the shore shows more than you bargain for. Our gains reign. Berries grab the sherry. Her cherry red Shelby Cobra, no bra. Be at the bar. What a rad rap far lap. You almost gave me a heart attack. Harp strings ring, bring it in. It stings, sings, singes my wings. In mind with min, I'm doing my thing, thinking king in kind. I ID my kin, I see into ground. My world turns records, burnt cords, cured scars, sacred hearts. Be it art's heat, here's her beat. She-Ra treats stay and say play, press start, star at rest, empress, emptiness, impressed, tempted, Ted, preempted, led deal, eel left, real mark, karma called, chameleon, Leo came, lean on me, waters melancholy sigh, I'm high, ignite that light, let's get it lit, flick the switch, let's get this bitch witch. I'm itching to stitch it up with a bit of wit, like Will-o'-the-Wisp. A split lip, lisp, split, spilt milk on silk, that ilk, elk, felt sick, ick, lick it better, beer to tease, ease, taste clear, real, see, for realsies, meals made easy peasy, see? It's so hard to say fast. Obviously, I'd only read it like once or twice before doing it. Yeah, it's a mouthful. But, yeah, what's the general gist there? Well, the interesting thing, should I read up on the animals or? What should we do? Yeah, let's just grab some a few little trinkets and make it light. It's getting late for me. I don't know how long I'll last tonight, but a short one won't do no harm. But yeah, I think abundance, doing your own thing, being natural, following your authenticity brings in your abundance. There's Mart, Min, there's divine masculine, divine feminine, rules to live by as a self-sovereign being, getting in touch with nature, your natural nature, nature's natural nature, connection, walking to your own beat. And letting go of the old blues, you know, the old yous, and switching it up, finding a more light-hearted way, open-hearted way to live. I reckon that's the general gist. Well, we'll see. I normally play with it a bit before I upload it online, so we'll see what it develops into. Okay, let's play with my charms because it's my new favourite little toy, playing with the little bits and pieces. It's like Lucky Dip. My little girl inside me likes these. Yeah, she's jumping up and down because it is like Lucky Dip surprise. You never know what you're going to get. And see what the messages are. Might get a few letters as well and see if we can make any words out of that. We'll do a number. Start. Ooh. 646. 646. 466. 664. 333. Wow. 333. I'll remember that one. It's been coming up heaps. And 236. Check them out. See what it's about. Well, 333. Choices, paths merging, creation, times 3. So that's reunion, creativity, new timelines, creating like massive change type has really been coming through lately. 464, strength, responsibility, stability, home, security, serenity, contentment. You know, the interesting thing, I was looking up these numerology numbers, and number 6 had this word Hygie. I think it's actually pronounced Hygge, but it's spelled Hygee or something, and so it looks like it's Hygie. And in one of my other poems, it's like when I was getting the channeling, like a full-on channel about us being we're our own song, you know, and I was fully in that channel, and they were talking about, it wasn't high, it was low G and high D. It's weird because when I saw that, I thought of that channel and the tones in the musical tones. It was high D, low G, Logie Ward. No, yeah, I don't know, because I think they were trying to get at what the tones do, unless he was kind of like, hey, person I was channeling, or because we do joke around with the whole sexual innuendo thing, but you know, like the G spot, low G, high D. I was thinking high D is the vitamin D from the sun. It's got me thinking now, like, what tones activate what areas of the body, or what emotions. Because this high G thing, it's pronounced Hygge. I think it's a German word. It means like finding the peace and serenity, the contentment in small things that you do, like pulling some charms. That yeah, it's like that childlike joy in the simple things, simple pleasures. Got me thinking now. Anyway, okie dokie. I'll pull some charms. Got H-U. There's some letters in these as well. H-U-L-E. I mean, if anyone knows musical notes, this is one of the channels that I got, like, because you know the shape of the musical notes, plus they all have kind of letters, right? But also the shape of the notes and the letters. Is it a thing that, like, for example, let's say Shakespeare or the Emerald Tablets, I don't know, like a piece of writing could have been coded to be like a symphony or something, or a symphony could have a written message in it, in the notes themselves, like alphabet to musical notes. Do you know what I mean? Is that a thing already? Anyway, because, like, you know, for example, you know, a small D and a small B are just, you you know, mirrored, reversed, and a Q and a P. Like if the Q doesn't have a tail, I mean with a musical note they've got the tails, it could be P, G, Q. And you know what I mean, because that's all the same shape, just in different positions. And then you've got A, C, D, E. Yeah, anyway, you know what I mean? G, Q. There's just, yeah, anyway, I was thinking about the whole codes because I don't know that much about musical notes or anything. It kind of made me think about, you know, that song Hallelujah, of like, you know, secret chord between 4th and 5th, and like there's, how many bars is there on the musical lines? Is there like 5 or 7? 7 lines? 5. Because, you know, I was thinking of the chakras, because with that line in the song Hallelujah, like the secret chord between 4th and 5th, I mean, I was thinking, you know, between the 4th and 5th chakra, which is the secret chord, is like that silver, the silver lining, the silver cord that we're always connected to, you know, the divine, the umbilical, the invisible umbilical cord with the but then I was thinking, well, is there an actual cord that relates to that cord between 4th and 5th bar? And like, what is that tone, like chord or tone or whatever note on that line between 4th and 5th, which I guess is on one of the lines. Anyway, someone that would know music might know what I'm talking about, and if it's a thing, or I don't know, all these little things pop into my head, and I don't know if they really mean anything or not, because I don't know too much about it, but it kind of keeps coming up, so I thought I'll put it out there. Maybe someone that actually knows music can look into it. If they haven't already, they may have. It's not like I've googled it or anything, so anyways. Alright, we've got a few letters in this lot. Alright, we've got K-R-O-D-L-H-U-G-E. God. God rule. He, your dog. Luck. Do. Heck. Hecate. Go. You are. Doug. Okay. Moving on. We got Blue Daisy again with Diamond Heart. Oh, we got the helping hands again. Is it the Hamza hands? It's come out a couple of times. The red heart, sacred heart. Love. Cherries. Cherries on top. We got, oh, the bell. When the bell tolls. These two metal discs. Oh, we've got the red happy smiley face to match the red heart. Happy in love, cherry on top, love. That would be nice. Like that again. The hands look like a bell as well when you turn it upside down. So there's another bell. There's a couple of bells. A nice little diamond shining out at me there, and the rubies come up again. Beautiful emerald cut ruby, I think there. Oh, and we've got the pink disco ball stay. Pinky purple, maybe magenta. Disco ball. It's party time. Abundance. Feminine. It's pink. Nurture, innocence, playful. Sweet and kind. Little silver ball. It's kind of got little little round things there. Kind of looks like peas in a pod. 3 peas in a pod. Little Damonte turtle, tortoise. Looks like a tortoise. Little turtle charm. Turtle dove. Oh, shit. I think turtles, it just popped into my head, like, you know, the Mayan temples, a lot of those old temples had turtles everywhere, tortoises all over their buildings. I think they like revered them as spiritual or abundance, something. I don't know, maybe it's about taking a home wherever you go, being your own home. I can't remember the symbolism, but they were literally all over this temple that I'm thinking of. We've got a couple of more shells. We've got gorgeous little blue rose there. Very cute, kind of almost looks like a cupcake or a lotus, little lotus blossom blooming. And two blue flowers there. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but this is little charm. So there's a little picture in there, and it's like, oh gosh, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but it's like this little kind of, this little girl kind of kissing a little, a dog or an alpaca or some kind of animal, like their friends. I don't think it's a giraffe. It's got a really long neck. It could be a deer. And this girl, like, yeah, I guess it's that friendship between animal and girl. It looks a bit like my dog. It's got that, she's that colour. She doesn't have that long a neck, but I think it's kind of an alpaca or a deer actually. It's a really long neck. But they obviously love each other. Sticking your neck out for a friend, for a kiss. The old ball and chain. Yeah, it's just one of those little things of a necklace, but I put it in there because I thought it would represent the I guess the chains of attachment, the old ball and chain metaphor. I guess it's come off. It's not attached to anyone anymore. Yeah, releasing the weights that we don't need anymore. Yeah. Got a couple of like metal discs. One's, you know, same but different. One's got a kind of, you know, stripy, almost shell-like. That's kind of a trippy pattern. And the other one is a wavy pattern. So we got like a wavy disc, flat, and a pattern spiral, spokey disc. So maybe waves and cycles. Metal, I think it is Mercury retrograde, Mercury Quicksilver, the movement, the flow of energy. Oh yeah, the word magnetosphere keeps popping into my head. So magnets, I mean, it could be referring to like the feminine magnetism. It could be to do with Mercury retrograde. Cycles. It could be the abundance being magnetized. It could be that abundance cycle being drawn. There is a little gem bead. I think that might be fluorite. Fluorites. Light. Our fight for the light. Green, nature, growth, prosperity, health, hope, luck, life, lucky life. Yeah, well, that sounds good. We also got another, pretty sure this is just glass, this bead, but it's kind of got like a Celtic vibe, this one with the spiral. Focus on that, Kim. Anyway, it's got a little metal swirl on it, and it kind of reminds me of the Celtic knots. It's just gone past like St. Patrick's Day. There's some little bubbles in that glass. Frozen in time. Three little bubbles. Yeah, it's kind of got that triquetra vibe. I don't know the full meaning of that off my top of my head, but I think it is, you know, the Trinity. The three big centers within ourselves, the three parts of us that come together to connect us to the higher self, the masculine, the feminine, you know, whichever way you want to look at it, whether it's, you know, the inner divine, inner child, masculine, feminine, or the divine and our masculine, feminine, or, I mean, there's so many different ways to look at that whole, trifecta perfecta of us. You know, there's the mind, heart, gut, magnetic, electric. What would the other one be? Movement, the spin, magnetic, electric. Not sure about that one. We've got a little orange gemstone, which I think is carnelian. I think. The orange, sacral, passion. And that's really where, you know, that core essence of you lies. Also, you know, your sexual energy, your sensuality. Passion, self-expression, self-acceptance. There's a few different things there. And the shells, so we got the cowrie shell. I can't believe I didn't write that one down. Should I write that one down? No, I can't remember what the cowrie shell symbolizes. I think it is, I think it's luck, spiritual connection, well, protection, I think as well. This one's got a yellow vibe. That's creativity, cheerful, optimism, warmth, joy. And we've got a conch shell, communication, leadership, harmony. All really good vibes there. What cards should we go for? I'll just give a hint with the with a few letters. Let's see if anything takes us to a group of cards. We've got 3 blue ones, 5 orange, 1 purple, 1 white, 1 green, 2 pink, and 4 magenta. Well, the blue ones have QAK. I'm getting that as well. It's kind of like quack, but question, answer. Karen? Me? A. VP. GK. BN. PY. But we don't have any vowels here, so let's see. KEXMG. Buy. Beg. Peg. Mega. AKA Mex, GP, GYN, B, pack your bag. Not a hell of a lot there to go off. Question answer. Alright, how about we go with what is this abundance coming in? Show us what the abundance is. Start with the Celtic spirit. So yeah, it's kind of got the triquetra kind of, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Triquetra. It's the green woman, feminine nature, oneness. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful abundance to have. So yeah, that's the Celtic spirit oracle. This one. I think we had the green man on the back then. The green woman on top and the green man on the back. That's nice. Alright, that's saying split it in 3. Just going to shuffle once and then I'll split it. Three areas of abundance, is it? From the top? The gift. How funny is that? Number 7, lucky number 7, the gift crystal, and it's got the triquetra in the back as well. Communication, gift, crystals. Wow. I do love my crystals. That's pretty cool. Alright, which one next? So I'm being drawn to the middle one again. Ooh, the she, 33. So it's spelled S-I-D-H-E, but it's pronounced she, which is funny. The she, 33. So we've had 333 and now we've got 33. Ancient knowledge, help, dimensional. Don't mind if I do. I tell you what he's holding there kind of looks like one of those you know, those puzzles where you the ball bearings and you got to go around the maze until you get it in all the right holes. Balance. Yep, that's the middle pocket, okay. And number 10, tree spirit. Strength, growth, stability. I'll claim that. I saw a face like this, like a tree face, as I was going to sleep the other night. Like I see a lot of things, you know, just as I am, you know, in that before sleep state, like I'm still awake but not quite. I see so many visions at that point of the night, and I saw a face like that the other night. Trees, gorgeous. The maiden, innocence, love, past, number 4. She's got a little daisy there. Little sexy fae chick, elf. And then we've got she of the woods, peace, connection, home. Beautiful. She's blissed out. 3, the fawn, beginnings, willingness, opportunities. The Gatekeeper, 32. The Dragons, keeping an eye on my prize there. And guarding treasure, Gatekeeper, power, abundance. And the Bluebird, blue 11, depressed, isolated, help. Blue wings. The bluebirds help me. The blue beans and the green beans. Oh shit, we've got 33, 11, and now we've got 22. Now I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Bloodowed? Wisdom, power, transformation. It's the owl. The crescent moon. Kind of looks like, what kind of flower does that look? Looks like an orchid. Jasmine, kind of. Beautiful owl. And heart center 29, connection, love, receiving. Ready to unlock the heart. Fully unlock the heart space. Receiving connection. Beautiful. And number 29. Again, that's my birthday. I'm claiming it. Yeah, we got the green woman again coming up. And oak, doorway, strength, journey. And one of my favorites, standing stones, ancestors, gateways, sacred. Sacred spaces. Being drawn to these pink ones, so the Elemental Oracle. See what they have to say. Alright, there's another question. Dark matter, fire, ignition, mystery, ignition. Ooh, where is this abundance coming from? Is it a mystery? When I said that, I just looked at this person on there and the butterfly's covering his mouth, like not allowed to say. Silence. Silence. In the snow. Silence. It's quiet. Shh. Maybe it's found in the silence. When we stop doing. I keep getting told to rest. Like, I just got that whole word, rest. Rest, silence, rest, silence. It's been coming in for the past 12 months, to be honest. I tried. Electricity, wildness, 36. Maybe I'm a little bit too wild to rest for too long. We got wildness, ignition, mystery, silence. Mystery, ether. What's in the silence? Home, earth. It's beautiful. It looks like a tunnel behind her, or a portal, you know, tunnel. blissed out though. Fluidity, outer core. Yeah, this chip looks a bit like Venus, you know, with the seashells. The outer core fluidity. And depth lake. What's under the surface? Richness. Well, that's nice. Comfort, endurance, bravery, motion, building, transformation, passion, soul, attraction, magnetism, cleansing after the storms, joy, music, groundedness, gravity, inner core, solidity, adventure time, clarity. Oh, that's all good. Alright, since we're talking about the sacred, I'm seeing the sacred destiny ones catch my eye. Well, we'll just get a few more and call it a night. Sacred destiny. Oh, jumping out. Oh. Voyage. Whales flying. Voyage, wisdom, community, rainbow community, inner peace. That's with the water lilies and the koi fish, which I'm pretty sure they're lucky. Butterflies, transformation, mermaid, mermaid wisdom, mintaka. See a starfish in there, which is regeneration. That's a beautiful calm sea, full moon, peaceful voyage, serene, sun shining. Finding the sun. Oh. Trust. Desert sands, blue lagoon, palm tree. Now that's a burn. Transformation. Blue and yellow butterfly with a rose, yellow rose there too. Yellow, creativity, joy, warmth, optimism. Blue, tranquil, freedom, wisdom. It's pretty. They all want to come out. Diligence. Flying above the clouds. Large wingspan. Catching the breeze, like they're just gliding, gracefully gliding. Maybe it's like you don't need to work so hard, like efficient use of your power, efficient use of your gifts. There's that rest thing coming through again. Pleasure. Here's a little deer again, portal, stairs to the golden gates. Jojo, Jojo. Shh. She's just eating herself. That's pleasure. Pleasure for her, but the sound is driving me crazy. Anyway, oh, beautiful swan, stillness, Swan Lake, fairy lights, glow bugs. That's, yeah, graceful flow again. Illumination, reflection, Lady of the Lake, Excalibur. Oh, it's that pine tree like I was talking about in one of my other videos of like the roots underground and the pine tree above ground, and you know, it's the mirror image, like Pine Lake. I know the pine tree, pine is like related to spiritual enlightenment. As above, so below, I'm guessing maybe that metaphor was talking about as well. Okay, just a couple more. We got delight, the little bird in the grass and the flowers. Afternoon delight, daffodils. Looks like all the birds in the background are like, I don't know, flying away. And that little bird's just like, I'm happy sitting here actually. I found my happy place. And here's some more birds. Kind of like parrots or tropical bird of paradise. Got the hibiscus, just feminine. Got some like bromeliads or something in there. That's kind of like a rare, that's kind of like sensuality, that one, I reckon. Adventures, sensual adventures, a waterfall. Kind of look a little bit like lovebirds too, that little one there, and like it's just waiting for his mate to come and get all sensual in the waterfall. His eyes wide open, that little bird. He's like, I'm waiting. Is she gonna get here? These other birds are getting it on in the background. Where's my mate? She said she'd be here. I'm hanging out. Oh, anyway. Forgiveness. Change. Leadership. Thriving. Giraffe. Transformation again, and the wonders of the crystals in the Milky Way by the looks. Protection, power, truth, youth, beauty, taking risks, purity. One turquoise eye and one blue eye. Snow fox. She's gorgeous. pine trees. There's that big hawk flying over the desert. Bloody beautiful, these cards. And release. Every time I see a tree like in those autumn colours, red, I used to have a tree that did it, and it just, every time I see it, it's like, that girl is on fire. Every time I see like a red tree, that's what comes in. That girl is on fire. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Good night.